It's Torrents with the Iron Forge sitting here with Cam Pipes, vocalist for 3 Inches of Blood. How you doing, man?
I'm feeling good.
And Metal Alliance just started up. How's the tour treating you so far?
We've been on 3 shows so far, and it feels good. We're getting our sea legs back because we haven't been on tour in a while. So, each show's getting more and more. I think we're getting stronger as each day goes by. So, it's a good feeling.
Not bad, not bad. And I mean, no offense by this, I think it's awesome. You guys have a little bit of a different sound compared to a lot of the other bands on tour. Or how are you seeing the crowd react to that?
I like it. We've always had we've always seemed to have that distinction on tours of being the odd band out, like musically. That's fine. It keeps it memorable for people who've maybe never heard of us, and it's good to stand out and be remembered for that. The reactions are generally really good. There's definitely people at each show who've heard of us.
Yeah.
And we're just putting ourselves in front of fans that probably some have never heard us before. So hopefully we're gaining some more fans.
Nice to hear. And you guys have a new album, Long Live Heavy Metal, coming out March 27th, right?
It is, right.
And what can we expect from this album between Here Waits Thy Doom?
I think it's a lot more up-tempo. The energy level is heightened several notches, I think, musically and production-wise. But it's still us. It's straightforward, honest heavy metal. We're not fucking around here. It's heavy metal, and we're not beating around the bush with that.
And this is the first album you guys have had the same lineup for 2 albums in a row, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And how has that changed the dynamics of the band, or?
No, not really. We still write songs the way we always have. Maybe we're just a little more comfortable in our own skin as we get a little older. I think we're more mature, and this record I think reflects that. I think people will hear that in the songs that we've grown, but we're showing a level of our more veteran qualities, I think, are coming out now.
Ooh, very cool. And recent interview I heard, you were with Full Metal Jackie, I think. You said the new album, like you just told us, is like balls to the wall, straight up heavy metal. And one of my favorite things you said in there was no trends. Could you explain that a little more?
We've always done things how we wanted. Our music isn't exactly the mainstream flavor of the moment. We do what we want because this is what we like, and there's people out there who like it. We're all about having staying power in the metal scene and not blowing our load too quickly by, we've seen bands like they just suddenly just shoot to, a lot of success, a lot of popularity, but then they fizzle out really quickly and they can't maintain it. It's for us, we've kind of maintained a steady rise in our fans and popularity, and that's what we aim to keep doing. I think it's getting bigger and bigger with each record, so we're not bowing to anyone's suggestions on what we should sound like. We do what we want.
And you guys just filmed a video for Metal Woman, right?
Yes, and Leatherlord. We filmed both in the same day, and Metal Woman's going to come out first, and then Leatherlord another time.
And what can we expect? Is it going to be something where it's, straight up battles and fantasy stuff, or something maybe along the lines of Silent Killer where there's some humor and blood and gore in there?
I don't think it's going to be like either. We did the performance bit with the director a couple weeks ago, and the other stuff, for both videos we did that performance bits. Then the other stuff's going to be filmed separately. I know the rest of the Metal Woman footage of an actual metal woman and women, as it may be, is going to be that was done separately just a few days ago. So it'll be, we're not even really sure how the end result is going to be, but we'll be getting sent bits and pieces to view as it's being made. So it's even going to be a surprise to us somewhat, because the concept is very very broad base. We're just kind of letting the director uh, take the concept of the song and the lyrics, and then just kind of run with his own like artistic feel. And same with the other song too. But there's we're collaborating on, you know, how should the non-performance stuff look, et cetera, et cetera. So, we're just shooting each other ideas and giving each other feedback on how it's going to turn out.
Very cool. And I do have to ask, is on a scale of 1 to 10, the Metal Woman, 1 being, old bulldog, 10 being she can melt steel?
Well, from the pictures we've seen, it's hard to tell if you haven't seen her in person, but I guess the best way to describe her, a friend of ours who knows her very well describes her as a modern day Wendy O. Williams from the Plasmatics.
Yeah.
Style wise, but and that seems very true when you look at her. But she's got like tons of tattoos and stuff. So if it's she's a good looking girl, no doubt, but she's got those kind of like rough around the edges, like don't fuck with me, I'm a crazy metal chick kind of thing going on too, and that's what we're sort of looking for.
She looks like a 3 Inches of Blood fan with her denim vest.
I don't know if she has a denim vest. She does wear a lot of leather, like the pictures I've seen, bullet belt, spikes, etc. So.
Very cool. And for people who have not seen 3 Inches of Blood before, what should you tell them to expect at your shows?
Expect to remember it. By the end of the night, you'll be going home. You won't forget who we are.
Very cool. Thank you very much for your time, Cam.
No worries.